Hey there, it's Bernd for Sweetwater, and today is a really exciting day because we get to explore some brand new Ibanez guitars together. And when I say brand new, I mean brand new. Look at this. I don't think we've seen a model like this from Ibanez ever before. Let me know in the comments down below if you can think of one. This is the brand new Alpha series, and we're gonna check out the 7-string together. And this right here, the 8-string as well. Let's start with the 7-string. One thing that I can already feel, I have not played these guitars yet, but by just lifting them, I can tell they are really light, which is great. Let's see what it sounds like right away, but the input jack is not right here, so not in any common area on a usual electric guitar. It's actually in the back right here, which is a pretty cool design choice, because if you have the guitar on a strap, you can easily loop it through this way. So I immediately like the sound of the Fishman pickups we got right here. These are Fluence modern humbuckers, yeah, which means we should also get a really cool transparent clean tone out of this. So if you're into modern guitar techniques like slapping or thumping, I think this will make you very happy. The next thing I can see is that we have a voicing switch as well, but this one's interesting because it doesn't just flip back and forth. There are actually 3 settings right here. So let's see if we can hear a difference in the middle position. Oh yeah, we can definitely hear a difference. Nice. So for modern cleans, I personally would prefer this position, and it's really cool to have different options when it comes to the sound. Let's go through them again. So this is the voicing switch all the way to the back. Middle position. So it gets much more bright right away. And then one last flick. Got a more warm sound out of this position. So I imagine this is really cool when you're recording and you don't want to switch between different plugins or sounds all the time. It's very cool when your guitar can offer very different sounds in just one pickup position like this. Let's try the same with a distorted guitar tone. Yeah, also very noticeable right away. The middle position with the voicing switch, that could be cool for any kind of more distorted modern rhythm stuff. One thing that's actually pretty cool is that the pickup selector switch nicely snaps into position. I know this is a minor detail, but it's super satisfying to switch between the pickups like this. We get a nice warm lead tone as soon as we switch to the neck pickup right here, which is my preferred position for most of the shredding stuff. That feels pretty nice. So for stuff like this, I actually switch playing position like that. So this is something that you might be a little bit curious about, since this is a brand new shape for Ibanez. So far I was playing in kind of the standard position most players are playing in, and it feels pretty good. It's not suffering from heavy neck dive or anything due to the light body. When I'm sitting like this, it feels pretty good. This playing position, so the classical position, is my personal favorite. This feels really, really good. Very balanced like this, and I also, once again, like that it's very light. You can really feel that even when it's not hanging on the strap. Let's go for a more modern kind of math rock type of sound. Nice. So I guess we did every kind of modern guitar player cliche by now, and it handles all of them very, very well. What I really like is the transparency I can get out of these pickups. They're a lot of fun. Because even with the more distorted stuff that we heard, you can clearly still hear every single picking stroke, which is really important because modern guitar players tend to tune low. Which gets me to the next topic. Let's check out the 8-string. I'm pretty excited about that because I haven't played too many 8-strings. I got my very first 8-string from Ibanez just a couple of weeks ago. So what I'm curious about hearing with the 8-string model is how well we can still hear the pitches with distortion, with this very low tuning. Oh, nice. That sounds pretty promising right away, honestly. nice. I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. Let's go for that middle position with the voicing switch. Yeah, so that's how we get that really modern, kind of distorted sound with fingerstyle, so with thumping or slapping. Of course, it also works with a pick. Very, very nice. And the neck is still super thin. That's what a lot of people are probably worried about a little bit when they try their first 8-string. But I think even if you have small hands, this shouldn't be no problem at all. What I also thought would take me a while to get used to is the whole fan fret approach that you can clearly see. But honestly, I'm not even thinking about it when I'm playing right now, and it feels pretty normal, I guess. So this is something your fingers definitely get used to after just a couple of minutes, which is quite interesting. Let's see what kind of clean tones we can get out of this one. I'm curious to hear. Oh, nice. Some 8-string cleans. I guess if your bass player is sick, that would almost kind of work. Yeah, I do have to say, someone coming from 6-string guitars, mostly tuned to E standard, pretty old school, I know. This definitely feels easier than expected. I'm sorry, I'm having way too much fun with these instruments. I guess I should probably wrap it up. So after giving both of them a try for the very first time, I have to say I'm sold. First of all, I really do like the design. I know this is something that's gonna be a little bit different for everyone. A lot of people obviously prefer the standard Ibanez shapes, the RGs and the AZs by now. But for me, it's really cool to see something different from the brand and something new and modern. And I think those shapes are not just visually cool, they also feel good when you're playing, either in that kind of standard position or in classical. So I didn't go too much into the specs because that's something you can check out yourself, probably in the description or on Sweetwater. At this point, thanks so much to Sweetwater for having me. If you have any questions about this guitar, I'm sure you can hit up your sales engineer. You can also subscribe to my channel if you want to. I'd love to welcome you over there. But until then, have an amazing day. Greetings from Los Angeles and bye-bye.